but I think one of the great markets still is overseas-based embryonic startups that want to do business in the U.S. but can't really, one, don't quite have the knowledge yet, and two, they don't have the budgets that the
Right.
I guess reassuring is that knowledge is still valuable and experience is still valuable. When you're under 25, that doesn't mean you may be brilliant and you may have just graduated from Stanford and MIT and you got a great idea for a company, but that doesn't mean you know exactly where all the have a roadmap to know where the pitfalls are, which direction to go. That's where I'd like to think strategic communications and consulting could come in and play a role. And then to be able to draw on the resources that can solve the problem for you. I look at it much like a producer of a major film, that the producer's job is to assemble the talent, to have a vision and to assemble the talent, including a good director, and then be able to stand back but offer advice and counsel as that production proceeds. And that is something that I'd like to think after all these years I could bring to bear on a lot of different clients.
I think that's very valuable. Relationships is the key to sales, right? And building joint ventures is heavily vested on trust. And you can't have the trust unless you've sort of put in the effort to build that relationship. And if you already have that, for somebody that's a embryonic business, like you mentioned, just starting off, they're out in this big world. They have zero testimonials, right? Zero feedback. They haven't actually done anything to speak of. And for them, they really just need that initial connection, that initial reference to be able to connect the dots to somebody who needs their services or vice versa, services that they need themselves in order to become profitable. You mentioned overseas. Yes, half of our community is overseas. So what I've been doing is showcasing different tools in technology on our YouTube channel, in addition to podcasts like this, where we meet, amazing people from all over the world, and then tools that can help solve problems. And so when you put people and tools together, you tend to have some pretty good solutions.